Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the US stock market and why I believe it's going to fall next week. Before we dive into the reasons behind my prediction, let's take a look at some recent news and earnings data. According to CNBC, European markets were mixed in their performance today, with some stocks rising while others fell. In terms of earnings, several major companies including Adidas, Nestle, and Unilever reported their results, with some exceeding expectations while others fell short. Now, let's turn our attention to the US market. As many of you know, the stock market has been on a tear for the past several months, hitting new record highs week after week. However, I believe that this trend is about to come to an end. First and foremost, there are growing concerns about inflation. As the economy continues to recover from the pandemic, there is a surge in demand for goods and services. This, coupled with supply chain disruptions and labor shortages, has led to a rise in prices. If this trend continues, it could lead to higher interest rates and slower economic growth, which would negatively impact the stock market. Secondly, there are concerns about the Federal Reserve's monetary policy. The Fed has been keeping interest rates low and buying bonds to support the economy during the pandemic. However, as the economy recovers, there are concerns that the Fed may need to raise interest rates to combat inflation. This could lead to a sell-off in the stock market as investors react to the possibility of higher borrowing costs and slower economic growth. Lastly, there are geopolitical risks that could impact the stock market. For example, tensions between the US and Russia have been rising in recent weeks, which could lead to market volatility if the situation escalates. So, with all these factors in mind, I believe that the US stock market is due for a correction next week. This doesn't mean that you should panic and sell all your stocks, but it does mean that you should be prepared for a potential downturn. As always, it's important to remember that the stock market is unpredictable and there are no guarantees. So, take this prediction with a grain of salt and do your own research before making any investment decisions. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.